A rival coach talked up Novak Djokovic while claiming Rafael Nadal was vulnerable in comparison. Novak Djokovic has received glowing praise from a rival coach, as Rafael Nadal was snubbed. Tommy Paul's coach Brad Stein claimed that the world number one still appeared invincible to his rivals. But the American thought that Nadal had become too vulnerable, along with a number of young stars. Djokovic will be back in action at this week's Monte Carlo Masters, as the world number one hasn't competed since February's Dubai Championships. The Serb has lost just one match this season, though it was his most recent, the Dubai semifinal against Daniil Medvedev. But the coach of one of his opponents this year has backed the 35-year-old to remain unbeatable, as Brad Stein told Tennis Channel. Novak still has that aura of invincibility. It comes after Djokovic beat Stein's charge Tommy Paul in the Australian Open semi-final. It's one of just 6 matches that inform Paul has lost this year, with the world number 18 going 16-6 for the season so far. And Stein also gave his verdict on Nadal, someone his player was able to defeat at November's Paris Masters. Rafa, like we said, is a little bit in limbo on where he's gonna go, the former coach of Jim Courier said, before admitting the 36-year-old had become vulnerable. He continued, but he's certainly been much more vulnerable over the last 6 or 8 months. I think he lost to 5 Americans in a row, something like that, maybe was 4, I am not sure. So, there's a vulnerability there with him that wasn't there before. And it wasn't just the 22-time Grand Slam champion that Stein thought was at risk in the big tournaments, as he claimed that even world number 2 Carlos Alcaraz wasn't safe. Stein also named Daniil Medvedev, who has already won 4 titles this year, as someone he thought could succumb to an upset. I think everybody else that's in the draws, as good as Medvedev is, as good as Alcaraz is, as good as Sinner is, anybody else that you can name in the top 10, I think that everybody, not just the American guys, I feel that every single one of those guys invulnerable, he added.